finish line. Finish line. Get to moving, finish line. Cross that finish line. I'm a monster, I'm rude and black. Give me diamond watch, give me platinum plaque. I'm a goon or something, I make do with that. Ain't here to small talk, don't need the chat. Know that I was made in the lab. The scientist screaming, oh my god. Give him swagger up, Tone Beach bar. Let him hit the streets, let them die. What it mean to be great when you at halftime? When you're 20 years old, never had a touchdown. When you lose a control, all your brother's been gone. You confused, you alone, never earned you a dime.
I got the goal, I think I'm gonna win. Race in the morning, yeah.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Just Saying Podcast. This is our Wednesday evening episode that we do every other Wednesday here on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, you name it, on all social media platforms. Because I am firming along with my teammate, my partner in crime, my sister from another mother. Lo, what's going on with you? How was your day? It's like it been a month or so, like years since we've seen each other. That way it seemed very
Yeah, I know,
longish.
right?
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
seemed
mean,
like very.
it's going just like time. It's always going. We're always busy, right? Shoot.
Yeah, yeah, most
But we're
definitely.
yes, and we want to say thank you for people that support us. We got to give our big thanks for the our regular people that always support us, and we want to say hello, join. Everybody else who is new to the channel. Hey, make sure you subscribe. You are hitting that notification button whenever we get on. We hope to bring enlightenment amongst the community. The people that we interview, they are very important in our community and they have so much information to give. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I came across this young lady, Lo, on social media via Facebook. I see that she was getting a lot of praises. She was getting a lot of positive feedback from a lot of individuals, and so I had reached out to her and invited her to come on the platform. She gradually accepted. Like you said, Larissa, we all about celebrating greatness. We all about celebrating the spirit of excellence. We love seeing individuals from every walks of life who are doing great positive things and turned their dreams into reality. They're not just talking about it, they're being about it. Actions speak louder than words. And we have to give this young lady her flowers right now. So we want to welcome Raven here to Just Saying Podcast. Raven, me and Larissa welcome
Hi.
you here on the platform to talk about what you got going on. And we got some questions that we're gonna ask you as well. Most importantly, let them gems flow, them diamonds drop, and most definitely showcase who you are and talk about who you are and introduce yourself to here on our audience here on the Just Saying Podcast.
Yeah, of course. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. It's such a pleasure to be on here, and thanks for reaching out to me. I am Raven. I'm a writer, as formerly a professional journalist. I've also been in the AI space, and I just published my first book, which is a collection of poetry and journal entries.
That's nice. That's nice. What is the name of your book?
It's called Last Night's Mascara. Thoughts from an Anxious Soul. I always forget the other part that's after the golden, but yeah, Thoughts from an Anxious Soul.
Oh, okay. And where can we find it? Amazon, I
Oh yeah,
assume.
so you can find it on Amazon and more recently Barnes and Noble and other platforms.
Oh, okay, sis.
It's
Okay.
available as paperback and now finally an ebook, which took forever to get it
That
formatted.
is so good. So, how are sales for the book? I assume they're going very well.
Yeah.
Yes, that is so good. That is so good. And I'm so interested. We've had quite a few writers on the show and authors, but I just love achievements. We love to see people win. And you're one of the first guests that that has gotten into, bookstores like Barnes and like that's my spot, Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that.
Well,
Like
it's just online for now. It's not in
it's so
physical.
you're there, okay, you're there. Do not downgrade where you're at, ma'am. You are winning, okay, you're winning. So that is a great accomplishment because a lot of people they think of things, they have beautiful ideas, and they do not put the actions to those
That's true.
ideas, or follow through. So you have accomplished a lot of stuff that a lot of people want to do, and they are just they have not done it yet. Not saying that they can't, but it is sometimes it can be very difficult for some to step out of that space of comfort. So I congratulate you. So and oh man, let me see if I can I'm gonna try to plug in your book information while we are talking as well. I'm gonna look it up and plug it in as
All
well.
right.
Okay,
So
well,
go ahead. No. I will give it back to you, Vermin.
I see how you doing that, Raven. So give us a background, who you are, who is this extraordinary woman who we're talking to here on the Just Saying podcast. So give us a rundown.
Yeah, okay. So I am born and raised in Dallas. I've called this place home practically my whole life. I prof- I professionally started my career while I was still in college, kind of doing an internship for the Dallas Observer back in 2021, and then ever since it's just been nonstop. I've written for several news publications, both in Dallas and San Antonio, and I've like done it all from social media to entertainment news, food news, hyper local community news, all of that. And then I dabbled a little bit in the AI space, kind of got to see the behind the scenes of that. And I just still kind of play around with it a little bit. And yeah, just constantly writing. I also have my own website and blog where I do arts and culture in Dallas and Fort Worth, little roundups of spots to eat, places to check out, things to do, all kinds of
Okay. And is that set up on your platforms like Instagram and
yeah. So it's the same name I use on my Instagram and my Facebook page, another Facebook page I have under Raven Writes DFW.
Okay, awesome. So you mentioned you're from Dallas. Larissa, she's from West Dallas. So what part of Dallas are you originally from?
Oak Cliff, that's
okay. Okay. It's so funny to hear sometimes when people talk about Oak Cliff. Wait, what part of Oak Cliff?
Well, I grew up in like the part of Oak Cliff that's near Carter.
Okay. So did you go to Carter?
No, I didn't.
It's okay. I didn't go to Pinkston, so it's all right.
Yeah, I was in Cedar Hill by that point. By the time
Went to Cedar Hill. Okay. And Cedar Hill does. Yeah. No, I understand why. Yeah. But hey, you know what? We are very proud of our states. I wish the school system could work more on those areas. Hence the reason why my mom didn't send me to Pinkston back in the day. Scores were low, so I can only assume that's probably why your parents chose a different school district for you. I did the same thing with my kids. No, I got out of there. It's like we got to send them somewhere else. But so since you were saying I would love to hear more about your internship at the Dallas Observer. What made you want to? What was your inspiration? Like was this something that you always wanted to do as a child? Did you feel like this was something that came along the way, or what was it?
I've kind of always been interested in writing and people's stories and everything, but it kind of happened upon me because I was super, super shy as a child. I didn't like talking to people or having conversations or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was always told I needed to get out my shell and everything. And so as I got older, I became more interested in hearing about people, where they came from, what they were doing in life and how they kind of got on their paths they were on. And so I ended up deciding to go to school for journalism when I got to college. So I started off at community college, and then they didn't have a lot of journalism or news programs there. So by the time I got to UNT, that's when I got like more experience kind of advancing my writing skills and reporting and everything. And one of my mentors, she told me when an internship opened up at the Dallas Observer, and I applied for it. I had always been, well, the Observer had been my dream job, kind of. And I just read the papers that were on the newsstands around Dallas and everything. And so I was like, I really hope I get this. So it's for the arts, the music and culture position. And at the time, it's like still kind of pandemic time. So it was completely remote, and it was like a unique challenge, but at the same time, I still
it actually fitted your introverted personality. That's actually perfect. Like that sounds like a great job to me. Like, yes, you enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was a unique challenge, so I did enjoy that aspect of it. And of course, getting to go deeper into the arts and culture scene of Dallas and discovering neighborhoods and sections of Dallas I wasn't even aware of before, and so I had to like look more into it. It's like, oh wow, Dallas is so much more expansive than I realized.
Yeah,
so that was great.
Yeah, did you guys know? So, considering that was something that you studied, I assume you know who the DOC is, right?
The DOC. Wait, are you talking about a person? Or?
Yes. From Dallas.
Wait, is he
particularly West Dallas?
Okay, I've heard. Is he Erykah Badu's?
He is. Okay. Yes, you are right. He is Erykah Badu's partner right now. But the DLC back in the day was a rapper, and he was probably one of the best freaking rappers in hip hop at the time. And we're talking about prior to his accident that destroyed his voice, but it didn't destroy his mind. So, when I tell you he goes, he was ghostwriting for a lot of people. He did. And so, Dr. Dre, they scooped him on up. So the DLC was and straight from Dallas. One of our
I didn't know this from Dallas.
From West Dallas, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just fun fact.
And that's awesome stuff. I mean, just I know you write, and I know you're a journalist. So you mentioned how Dallas is. Explain to the audience. Like I said, I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I've only been living in DFW 5 years. And I know y'all are Dallas natives and natives of Texas. I'm just Alabamian. But give us the rundown, the history of this city. The things that you learned, the things you explore about the city of Dallas in general.
Oh, I don't know where to start. There's so much. I know that at one of the publications I wrote for, I had learned about the highways and everything that run into Dallas, and kind of how those disrupted Black neighborhoods and communities and everything. And even with like little neighborhoods on 10th Street and Oak Cliff, and some other areas. Also, Deep Ellum, as you know now, it's like party central, basically. It's
well, y'all, look, I gotta tell y'all something. Deep Ellum was my spot back in the day. Someone introduced me to that spot way back, and it's always been a party spot. But
it used to be a freedman's town.
Huh?
It used to be a freedman's town.
But it was always a party spot. Like in '98, it was popping. But you didn't have to really worry about walking down the street getting robbed. Or all of the like the police wasn't even really. No, it really wasn't that many. It wasn't that many young it was some young people, but I would say it was a mixture of people.
Mhm.
That's how rich that area was when as far as a lot of people hanging out, you could see I would say like between the ages of 20 on up, and they would just be everywhere. The presence of police wasn't as abundant as it was, and it was always packed. Friday,
Mm.
Saturdays, it was packed on
It's
those
like now.
yeah, I mean it's packed now, but I wouldn't dare go to Deep Ellum. Like, no
Yeah.
way. I used to take my kid. Like the first time I took my kids to Deep Ellum, I think it was about 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it was like the first year my daughter was. Let's see, so no, I'll take that back. So about 6 years ago, I took my
Yeah.
kids. My daughter, she was starting college, I think it was, and I took her, my youngest son, and her friends to Serious Pizza, and that
Mm.
was the first time in Deep Ellum, and they were just amazed. It was like all these
Yeah.
people, it was a lot of people, so it's definitely different now. When what's her name,
Yeah.
Mayor Miller. I know you know about. I don't know if you did your research, you would know about Mayor Miller. Kind of shut a lot of
Mm.
stuff down. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, she it kind of destroyed stuff. It destroyed the way it was already ran, and so
Mhm.
now this is what is left, or this
Yeah.
is what started and what is left.
Yeah,
So
I kind of used to be home to a lot of blues artists and jazz artists
mhm.
back in the day.
Yes, yes, yes. It was no, you weren't short of going to or walking down the street on Main Elm or Commerce and just popping up
Mm.
in one of those bars and someone was in there, only playing live music. Like that was a norm. It was great. Or playing live music on the streets. I mean, that
Yeah.
was always the best fun. Like when you go, it was like a one big music video. Like I remember going down there and it was like everybody was dancing in the street. And I was like, I was a very sheltered young lady.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So I was like, what is this? What a stepping ground for me back in the day. So I'm glad you did. Yeah, that's important to get that history behind that area. It's important. How about any other areas? What other areas would you that you have info on?
um well, you know how 7-Eleven, the first one started out in I think West Dallas.
Yeah, the first 7-Eleven right there by Stevens Park.
Yeah.
Right there by Stevens Park.
Yeah. Bonnie and Clyde, they're from Dallas.
Yeah, and
They-
their gravesite is still
Yeah,
there.
still in
Yeah,
Dallas.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
So
like this city
wow.
just has so much history. It's just full of it. I mean, I think the city could have definitely preserved a lot of our history better instead of like building over it. But I mean, like if
Oh
you look
yeah.
at it, there's still spots where you can see a little bit of what used to be Dallas.
Mhm. I would
Well,
love hint hint. Go ahead, Furman.
I was about to grade to say. So, what do you? I know you have a lot of individuals. Well, I say people, families,
Hmm.
individuals transitioning here from all over the world, from different
Yeah.
states, including me myself. Through the year, I know, like I said, y'all are natives here. So, have y'all seen so many people transition here, like it is being for the past few years, and people are still transitioning here, and they
Yeah,
still
it's like
building.
Too many
most of the
people.
people I meet from day to day, like if I'm meeting someone new, they're almost never from Dallas. I don't really meet that many Dallas natives.
Yeah. It's I would say that transition happened probably during Trump's first term, his midterm, like midterm of his first,
Mm.
term of presidency. That's when I saw it. It was after COVID, but I did see a transition of people migrating from other states to Texas. And that was mainly because of the job opportunities and the cost of living. But now the cost of living, as we all know, is basically it's going up. Like my first apartment was like 575 a month.
No way.
Two bedroom, two bedroom, yes, two bedroom, yeah, 575.
Hmm.
575, my first apartment. So when I hear some people say that they're paying like 2,000, I was like, huh? You pay
Yeah.
what? $2,000 for what? What's it for a
And
Mhm.
that
house?
just what based on the and that just based on the location. You know what I'm saying? They
Oh,
because I
yeah.
noticed that where the location is, how high it's going. But I mean, I tell anybody, even though I've been here 5 years, I tell anybody, if you can't make nothing happen here, you just don't want it to make it happen. But I look at the opportunity, and I see a lot of great people as yourself, Raven, and Larissa as well, who've been here, who take advantage of these opportunities. Because I see a lot of people taking advantage of these opportunities and making
Yeah,
something happen for themselves and making things shake. So that's what I love
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. There are a lot of opportunities, but opportunities won't last forever. But as
true.
many people that is moving into Dallas and surrounding, I mean, Dallas isn't the only city that has been affected by so many people moving in. We have cities like Austin and just major cities, San Antonio, Houston. All those cities are seeing triple in population. So that is job opportunities. And I don't even want to even focus just on major cities. I mean, we can even talk about surrounding small cities, Forney, Midlothian, those
Yeah,
places now, because we have so many companies moving to Dallas. Yeah, those
yeah,
places where there was just wheat or nothing, just
yeah,
land, now they're being built up.
yeah.
So we can't even see that. Yeah.
Even in my my journalism experience, I know a lot of the time, most of the places I'd write about were outside of the central Dallas or Fort Worth area. So I noticed there's a lot of development that's always going on, and businesses moving into
Mhm.
Frisco and
Yeah.
Plano, the Colony, and even Prosper and Melissa,
Yes.
Salina, which I thought was Selena at first, but it's Salina apparently.
It
But
is a lineup, and it's
North,
it's
North,
purposely done. It is being purposely. I believe it's like the gentrification of West Dallas right now. Right
mm,
now, those are plans that were planned back in the 50s. Like I literally seen these
mm,
plans that have been like since I was a child. And God rest my grandparents' soul. Um, they made sure that all the granddaughters, because we were ruled by daughters in the family, I don't know, but all the daughters and granddaughters had land. And ever since I was a little girl, I was getting mail about, hey, come to this meeting about the planning. I was born in 1980,
okay.
so that tell you how long it's been in works. And then when I realized that they surveyed my property without my permission,
Mm,
so when I called the company, I was like, "Why did you?" And they tore my fence down. So when I called them to get reimbursement, they was like, "Well, it's you get to talking to somebody for so long. Guess what? They get to telling you a lot of stuff, right?" So apparently those plans were in play for decades. So, although a lot of black people were pushed to be like that area, like we're gonna stick you black people over here in West
yeah.
Dallas, it was already in the works to be taken from us. Because like if you try to buy a house right now in the West Dallas area, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I mean, it's like you buying a house in Frisco. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like the development is
The housing
crazy.
market is
Yeah,
tough right now.
it's tough. It's tough. Like it's no way that I'm paying. Like no way that my property tax on a piece of flat land is $4,000. Like what the hell? You would think I have a house on it, but I
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah. So I was like, oh my god. So yeah, but that should tell you something.
Yeah.
What are your plans for what are you thinking about writing next? Because man, that would be so good. Look, I'm hint writing. That would be
Push me
so
to
good.
write the next.
Yeah. What's your
Um,
plans for your next book?
that's a good question because it's like I want to do a second volume to Last Night's Mascara because this book it has almost 60 poems in it, and that's actually cut down from the 200 plus poems I have total. So I'm thinking like another volume with some more. Which still wouldn't even be all the poems I have. And then I also have a young adult book idea, like a novel that I've had in the works for years. I just need to go back through and edit it and everything. But it's about this this young teenage girl who gains some invisibility powers, and then she tries to like
Oh,
figure
I
out how to
love
navigate
that.
through it. Yeah. And she has like this mystical creature who kind of guides her along the way, and then she meets
Right.
someone else with like a similar ability along the way. So that's something I want to like get back to workshopping.
Oh no, that's
Okay.
the imagination is great. I love you already. Look here. I, I gotta ask you this here. Are you a
Mhm.
Wattpad girly?
I used to be, yeah, they used to
Me
be.
too. Me too.
Mhm.
Confirm
So,
if you don't know what Wattpad is,
I
just
sure
look
don't
it
know
up.
what that is. I
mhm.
sure don't know what that is. I'm
I
not even
found
pretend
out.
I know what it is. What is it?
Well, it's a platform. Here,
Yeah,
I'm gonna let look. I'm
yeah,
go ahead.
so
Tell them what it.
it's
Tell them
like
what
a
it is.
platform for independent authors who
Okay.
are getting their little start and launch. It's mainly fan fiction, but there are also like original works on there too. I wanted to put some original work on there, but I couldn't muster up the courage for it back then. Actually,
Okay.
you
Oh
know,
man.
actually, that's where kind of where I got my start, almost with the desire to want to put something on Wattpad, and so I started my own story. So it's like a short story that is about 60 pages long, and it's called I Called Him Temptation,
Oh,
and
honey, look. I probably read your book. Hold on. I'm about to look
I
it up right
called him.
now. Let me see if
He
it's
no,
said,
still
I,
on
I won't be able to find it.
what he said, I
um,
called him. I called him temptation.
yeah, I Called Him Temptation.
Well, give us
there.
the
No, look.
rundown on. Give us the
I
background on
love
that.
it. I
I
would have
called
read
him
that.
temptation. Give us a snippet of it, and then like,
Okay,
oh, I gotta
so
read that book. Go ahead and give us a snippet of that.
okay, so I didn't post it on Wattpad, but I posted it on my blog, my other blog that I had called Raised Violet Words. So I put like my poetry and my rants and like uh food and book reviews, all that kind of stuff. So I Called Him Temptation was like a little short story about this girl who she's in this relationship but she's unhappy, and
Mm,
then she kind of reconnects with this guy from her past or whatever, and he like inspires her to just like go on a whim and be spontaneous and everything, and
okay.
it unfolds from there.
It is
But you know
nothing
what?
wrong with that.
But but you know, Raven. I mean, that happens on a regular basis. It
Because he
does.
is
It's happening. It's happening right now.
temptation.
So, as we speak, it's happening somewhere right now as we speak. And you mentioned that the person was in a relationship. They was not
Mhm,
happy. They reconnect with somebody from their past,
mhm.
and no, just spark something there. It happens. But
Yeah,
what
it's
is?
like I'm kind of inspired by urban fictions and stuff. I'm like, ooh, let me try my hand at that.
Man, I would have looked. Let me know. Let me know when you publish that one, okay?
I might have to like extend it, make it into a book. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh
I
man.
love Wattpad. It like, oh my God, there's so much talent on that platform. And I know it's old now. And I
Yeah.
know that there are other platforms that a lot of different people use right now, especially in the era of people wanting to get paid and
Oh
Mm,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But what I loved about Wattpad is, hey, people were reading these works and for free. And I was like, geez, man, when I was sick
some
with
people are
COVID,
even
boy,
getting movie deals from that. I'm like,
man, I'm telling you. But you know what? I did see the downside of it. People were stealing other people's ideas.
mm,
So I did see a lot of that. But let me tell you something. Wattpad was my friend during COVID because when I got caught COVID, I had COVID for like a month and a half.
mm,
And I was like, man, all I did was just read. That's all I could do. I couldn't even get out of bed. So I was like, I was just reading Wattpad all day.
mm.
So thanks to my daughter Zoria. Thank you, Zoria. She introduced me to it. So yeah, it was great, and I
Yeah,
have
they
not
have
been
some good
looking
ones.
at it since. Yeah, and here we
Mhm.
go. 20 was is about to be
So you
2026.
still read Wattpad?
Yeah.
Mhm. I gotta revisit. I don't even remember my login info. I
You
gotta.
know what? I didn't either, and I think it still had my it still had my phone. I don't know if I use my phone. I don't know. I think I only use like certain emails for like spam, sort of speak. So I was
Yeah.
like, it has to be this email. So,
Mhm.
and luckily for me, it was. So yeah. So I was like, yeah, I did revisit it though, but it was a lot of great stuff.
But we
And
do
so
got a
I was
comment.
like, oh, thank you, Diana.
We
Thank you.
Yeah, she in the chat. That's like, let me
So
see.
Raven, nice meeting you at the
Oh,
DFW
thank
sneaker.
you.
Okay, sneaker
Yeah.
ball. Okay, so tell us about the sneaker ball.
Oh
Cause
yeah. So
these are perfect ways to connect. We want to hear about it. We want to hear about the networking. Networking is
yeah.
beautiful.
So I'm a member of the DFW Network Chamber. It's a chamber for small business owners, entrepreneurs, and people who are kind of interested in connecting with entrepreneurs and small business owners and just seeing what it's about. So we had a sneaker ball gala recently, and I I had one of my paintings in the auction that they asked me to donate, and it was a painting of some lips against a colorful background, with, like rainbow stripes and everything. And is titled "Let Your Voice Be Heard" is an acrylic painting. So yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. So I'm also an artist, so I do both painting and digital art, logo design, all that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, and I connected with her there. She's also an author and just kind of yeah. And I also do
Goodness.
writing.
Okay.
So yeah,
So wait, because hey, we want to show our appreciation for coming to the show. Tell us about if we were looking for your work of arts or wanted to purchase something from your work of
Mhm.
arts. Would we visit the same platforms? Raven Writes, DFW.
um, you can. Sometimes I repost my art from there from my art page, which is Imagination by Ray.
Mm-hmm.
It's let me check it.
Yeah, just take your time. But I want to ask you this while you're doing that. And you mentioned you're 28 years old.
Hmm.
What keeps you rooted and grounded in on what you're doing?
Um, I guess kind of like prayer, meditation, and journaling, at least when time permits, and of course poetry. So kind of channeling my emotions through poetry, journaling, and prayer.
And awesome stuff. And I know, so I know the scripture does lets us know that in Jeremiah 29:11, going biblical for a moment. He said, I know the thought things towards you a good night you bring to your expected end. So like
Mhm.
just throwing it out there. But like I say I know you miss your 28 years old, and that's a great accomplishment at 28 that you're doing something that you're passionate about, you're driven about. At that age, 'cause we know we got around this age. So what generation you were born in? You are
Me,
yeah.
Gen Z.
Okay. I'm a
Yeah.
millennial. I was born in '82, so I'm a millennial.
Okay.
So yeah. But I inspired. I think that's big ups at being at 28. So your parents and stuff. So they was always, we know how parents are, and I thank God for
Mhm.
our parents. Parents always want their children to be great.
Yeah.
So that's what your parents' philosophy for you growing up to be great, make something happen for yourself. Because
Yeah.
parents want their children to be great. They want them to go farther in life. You know what I'm saying? So you always had that installed as a child growing up.
Yeah, I would say my parents have always been supportive of my dreams and kind of my pursuits in life. Whether it's my mom or dad, they've both encouraged my writing and my art. And my dad, he used to, buy me books all the time, take me to bookstores and libraries, and just always encourage my pursuit of knowledge. And even now, he always sends me like informational videos and history lessons on TikTok or Instagram and whatnot. And then my mom, she's always, not pursued, but encouraged me to go more into my writing and whatnot. And like, if that's what I want to do, go for it. And even with my books, she was always talking about, well, you could write a book about this or this or this. And She even got me the suit I wore with my recent performance. She bought that
Mhm.
for me years ago and said that I could wear it for my first book signing. And I'm like, okay,
Nice.
I
Oh, I love to hear that your family is behind you. That's so important to have a support system. A lot of people don't
You know what?
realize how important that is.
Oh yeah, but I love that, Larissa. I love that when you give your children the green light, that makes them go forward in life. I remember years ago, it was on the other platform, and I had an artist, a young girl out of Houston, Texas. Her dad was a barber.
Mhm.
She was a barber, but she was an artist, and I think she made history. She was like the youngest. She was I think a preteen barber, but she was actually a
Ooh,
barber dad on a barbershop,
wow.
and her dad was into music and she wanted to do music. So he gave her the green light. He said, okay, you serious about this? Well, go. The girl became well known around Houston. But the more of the story is the parent didn't damper the child's dream. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Didn't tell them, oh, don't you can't do that. Oh, that's this. But
yeah.
when you like something in your children, that really speaks volumes. When the parent
Mhm.
really show that it's what it makes the child go even further
Yeah.
in life. I do believe that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
So what else?
100%.
Go ahead, Luis. You got
Trying
anything
to
you want
put
to
her.
say?
Yeah, no, I'm putting her information in. So you can go ahead and continue with the
Okay.
question. I want to make sure that I'm putting her TikTok information on and her from her shop. And I yes, this is yes, ma'am, this is you. I found you. I'm
Okay.
following
Awesome
right
sauce.
now.
Great thing.
Yes.
Big shout out to Mrs. Jones. She said, "Low, good to see you
Yeah.
in firm and keep up the good work, leading the community. Thank you, Mrs. Jones, for your support." Also, Mrs. Jones said, "Yes, family engagement is key." Yeah, we got to bring that back, especially within. I'm not talking about any other race. I mean, especially being a man of color, we got to bring that back. We got to bring
Yeah.
back that strong bond families. And
Mm-hmm.
that community. We need that back again. We so divided, and I'm getting tired of these males battling women, and that's a whole nother broadcast. But we gotta bring, we gotta bring that back because we got too many. It's crazy, but we need to bring that strong family back. I'll tell you that we'll bring it back. We will bring it back. Oh, your buddy on there, Larissa, Zay,
Oh.
Zay.
Oh, hi, Zay.
Big shout out to her, faithful,
Yes. Hi,
supporter.
Zay. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Zay. This is one of our Twitch followers. So, hey, yes, yes. Uh, so thank you. I know I've had the pleasure of talking to Zay quite a bit now through the podcast and stuff like that. And let me tell you something. She is such a go-getter, man. And
She
I
top.
love this young lady. She's so smart. Her too. Let me just tell you that as well. But she has supported us since day one, and so we would like to do.
Aw.
I would like to say give a special holler to Zay. So I hope I got your stuff right. Let's see. So I did put in your stuff. Okay. I think I got it right.
Yeah.
I think I got it right, Ray. I think so.
I think that's great stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
the shop has a comma.
Yeah, I tried to copy. I copied it from your TikTok account. So
But we do while you do that, we do got a comment from Mrs. Jones. She said I hear a lot of young parents speaking poorly to their children. Well, you want to read that, or you want to finish reading it?
Hmm. Okay, I hear a lot of young parents speaking poorly to their children, down on their children, and about their children. God bless them. Today's children, most of them will not even be able to highlight the things that they love to do because their parents aren't engaging them. The parents are young themselves, so they're still trying to mature and grow and gravitate rather than sitting down and becoming the parent, period. You're absolutely correct, Miss Jones. But um it's crazy. Like I was considered a teen mom. My oldest son is 30. Okay. So I'm considered a teen mom, but
But you know what, Larissa, it's different when you in your generation compared
not
to this
really.
day generation. I mean,
Not
because I look
really.
at it, because your parents they was all about survival, but they installed in you. Okay, you had a child, you gonna raise it. compared to
No, I
generation.
man, let me tell you something. My family was gonna kill me, okay? And that was
But it grew you up though. It grew you up though.
yeah, I mean, I was already mature for my age, but the
Right.
one thing I had said that I would never abandon my child or put
Yeah.
that responsibility on my parents. I would never do that. I never wanted to do that. Now they played such a my mom, she played such an integral part in helping me, like just like Ray said, how her parents supported her. If I did not have, now my mom, as far as like schooling and stuff I wanted to do, my mom, she was trying to like make sure that we were in the poverty stricken area. We were in West Dallas, so she's trying to make sure that we were fed and housed. Okay,
Yeah.
but the one thing she made sure was that, hey, we're gonna make sure you go to school low, and I will make sure that I take care of who watches Isaiah until you get out. Okay. So, but with that being said, I just made a promise to God that I would always value my children, because children do not ask to be here. Like their parents
Right.
made the decision to bring these kids in this world, and it is up to us to make sure that they are good adults, to make sure that they are wonderful human beings, because how a parent raises a child will determine if they're an asshole or not. You know what I'm saying? I remember a coworker. It's so fun, and I'll never forget it. It was years ago, like probably 10 years ago, and a coworker was speaking to her young kids too, about cleaning up, and y'all, it was like at least four of us, okay, and she didn't care. She was like, I know that mother. I know that motherfucking kitchen better be clean or I'm gonna beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. Like she was just cussing them out. And I'm looking like, I don't even whoop my kids. Like I was appalled. I was like, I ain't trying to say like I believe in like this was my idea of whooping. Like that hand got toe up. I ain't gonna lie. The hands got toe up. But I got my ass whooped. But I was like, you know what? As a parent, I believe that you have to sit and talk to your kids more before anything else, because you have to talk to them. So that's why in your situation, Ray, your parents supporting you, that made you into the person that you are. So I salute your parents. I salute your parents for supporting you.
I really appreciate that, because not
Yes.
a lot of people are fortunate enough to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Most
a lot
definitely.
of parents don't want to be parents. Miss Jones said, I was a teen mom. I did some of the things I speak of, but I became engulfed in the betterment for my children and took some time, but became better after a couple of setbacks. Thank wise that I said, God bless them. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We definitely, yeah, because no one is already made parent either. So that's something that I had a discussion with my kids. Like my kids, they had their children after they were like 20. They did not follow in the teen mom steps that I did. So I'm very grateful for that. Only thing I wish that they would have done was get married first. But my son is, they will be married soon. But the thing is, they are monogamous people. And I think that is very important, with finding someone who you can share your life with, but knowing who they are. I think for my son, it was much easier considering he grew up with like y'all grew up together. So all about all about your fiance, sir. So but yeah, for sure, for sure. But the one thing you mentioned about, and I know this is kind of off of topics with the whole parents, but I do want to really talk about it. You were talking about the association with the networking system. How do we reach out to you? What is your like? Is there a separate number or a number that you can reach out, or how do people people who are in small businesses reach out, what do you guys have to offer? Like, what do you guys do? Do you guys have seminars, or what exactly?
Oh, we have all kinds of stuff. Well, they're most active on Facebook, on the DFW Network Chamber on Facebook. And we have like monthly networking events all over the place, in Fort Worth and Dallas. And we even have a New Year's thing coming up for New Year's Eve, and that's going to be in Fort Worth. Uh, but yeah, and then we also have opportunities for small business owners and entrepreneurs to be featured speakers or sponsors, or to have vendor tables, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, so y'all say I got something for New Year's Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Yeah.
located in Fort Worth.
Yes.
And you said you
Uh,
guys can be reached on or you
yeah.
guys have a Facebook page, and it's called DFW Network Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yes.
I want to make sure I
Well,
have
let
it.
her have the information. Cause you say you got some in Fort Worth. I let her have the information. You know what? That'd be good to go to be able to come in and support and check out for real
Yeah,
for
for
New
sure,
Year's
for
Eve.
sure.
Most hey, for us the information, Raven, and we'd love to come out and support.
Okay, but yeah, this one will be more of a fun, laid back event. So
Hey,
yeah,
that's
congratulations. I
what it's
have
all about. Hey, I'm
Jersey.
43 years old. I ain't into all that rowdy stuff. I mean, I'm still a young man. I'm just saying. I mean, nah, that rowdy
Mhm.
stuff. Hey, but it's always good to network and meet people as well. Oh,
Yeah.
we got a comment too. Hold on, we got to go back to this comment
Okay.
from Zay. Not that one. She
Uh,
said, "I'm scared to become a parent." We got to go back to that comment.
oh way, she said what?
I'm scared to become a
Oh, there
parent.
we go. I see it. Hold on, I pressed the wrong one.
I feel like, I mean, I'm 28. I don't have any kids. So.
You know
I
what?
don't have
I
any either.
have
I'm 43 and I don't
friends,
have
right?
any.
Hold on, baby. We're gonna put that
I'm
out there.
43 years
Hold on.
old. I don't have any.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm 40. Don't have
ain't
any
nothing wrong with
kids.
that.
Yeah.
So Zay, you scared to become a parent? You know what? It's scary,
But you know
period.
what? I understand why she said that. I see what's going on. I understand because that's a whole different broadcast. But go ahead, ladies. I mean, go ahead and comment on that. That's just a whole nother broadcast. I
I
have
was
my
scared because I am a parent. I mean, I was scared when I had my son, of course. Even with my children that were planned, it was still scary. Okay,
mm,
and I didn't realize something. It's so funny because of my last son. I remember how much we planned for him,
Mhm.
and it was so crazy because I really wanted that baby. I was like, man, I really want another baby, and that's it. And we're done. Like no more children,
Mhm.
right? And I don't know. When I had that baby, I think I was going through some postpartum depression or something. I don't even know. But when I had that baby, I didn't even want to touch the baby. And I was
Oh.
like, what the heck? I said, why am I feeling this way? I was like, for all this time, I was so excited, but right now I'm panicking. I didn't
mm.
know why I was panicking. And I was like, I'm already a mother. And now mind you, my kids have a very like between my oldest son and my youngest son, there's an 11-year age range, age gap.
Wow.
Yeah, so so there is a big gap, and between my daughter and my youngest son is like 6 months. I mean 6 years. So or five and a half. So it was like starting all over again. So I was like, golly, and I think that's what made me really nervous. So yeah, most definitely being a parent at it doesn't matter if you have three, four, five, zero. It's scary. It is. It
Yeah.
can be scary. It is scary.
Yeah,
Shoot.
yeah, because I know we have a background, Raven, in law enforcement. You know, even though Larissa she retired from it, I'm still currently in it. But I see the anger. I mean, I see the anger of these young men.
Yeah.
That I'm so notice how angry these individuals are. Because speaking of the parent, it was this young man that's on my floor, 18 years old, and you know he was doing temper tantrum. He was upset because an officer's out, and he basically we have a lot of young officers. They like
Mm.
19, 20. So he's angry, and they around the same age group. But make go to the point. When I came around, he calmed himself down. He was like, "You the only one that talk to me, and I be trying to talk to these other people, and they just keep ignoring me."
Mm.
And I said, "What's the problem is?" He said, "Man, he keep messing with me. I'm gonna fuck him up." He was talking about the other
Mm.
officer. So when I talked to him, he calmed down, and then I said, "Why you so angry?" You know what he said? Because of my parents.
Mm.
And then so as this young man kept going on and on and on, he let all that anger out. He let all that frustration out by venting. Because he vented to one of the other officers, he went from laughing to crying to talking. And you see this young man right now, even though he's still on my floor, it's a light about this young man. Why? Because wow, this person took time out to hear me. It's not all about this. They think just because individual incarcerated, they think, okay, we're gonna go in there and beat his ass. You
Yeah.
can't do that. I'm like, you have to be patient with these people. I mean, Larissa, she been there for 25 years. She know how it is. And you have to have that ear to hear. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because these people, they need someone to talk to. They're because they're incarcerated.
Yeah.
They just need
Yeah,
somebody
no,
to
you're
talk to.
absolutely right.
Well, go
Yeah.
ahead. Larissa, you go ahead and comment on
No,
what you
you
want to
no,
say.
I'm agreeing. You're absolutely correct. It's funny, and this going back to the writing, when I was when I was in MA programs, one of the things that we did, we had like a partnership with the Grand Prairie Animal Shelter, and we started like
Mhm.
a dog program. And one of the things, and I'm saying this because it actually relates to you, Ray. So one of the things that was a requirement was a weekly journal writing, because and we had like a meeting. It's so funny because now I'm getting my my degree in psychology, and I saw your degree. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, man, and I didn't realize at the time that that's what I wanted to do, but
Mhm.
I did see after those people and they so willingly shared their experience with us.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Now the me then was like, I mean, nothing really shocked me. Like, you just
Yeah.
kind of build up like this tough outer skin, and it really doesn't shock you. But the me now studying psychology and realizing how hurt and the trauma behind these people is really sad. As I began to leave, as I began my exit out of that job. So
Yeah.
writing is such an important, it can be such an important thing in someone's life. Like, they don't realize, like the old school journaling, they don't realize how helpful that can be. Like, really, that it can be very helpful. But a lot of people want to talk. Man,
It's a lot of
yeah, I would love to do a book about my experience.
a lot of vulnerability. Like even with my book, I was reading back through it the other night and I was like, oh man, I think I got more vulnerable than I was intending to.
No, it's okay because it helps it helps people relate. I mean, that's the best thing. When people are able to relate, they're gonna want to hear more of what you have to say. I think that's why these mega churches are so profitable, and that's why people continue to come, because they're
Yeah.
getting fed what their soul at the time need. Especially when they feel like things that is being spoken in general is being catered to their personal situation. So, when you look at it that way, yeah. So I'm gonna have to. I love poems, by the way. I'm definitely checking out your books for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm
so
actually
Yes.
like I'm contemplating which open mic I should go to tomorrow because there are two of them, and I don't know.
Oh, girl, wait. Okay, where? Oh no, that's where. I look.
There's one, so
Should
there's
be.
one at ESCO in downtown Dallas, and then the other one is Black Canvas at Sundaga,
So in South Dallas.
near Fair
Wait,
Park. Yeah.
wait. So that was Sunday is still open? What?
Yeah.
You know, I used to go.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to hit that up. I used to hit that dog.
I've
It's so
never
bad.
been to Sundaga before, but
You never been there?
Mm.
Oh man, you would like it. No, you would
I
like
mean,
it.
they're supposed to have like their the biggest Christmas open mic of the year. I'm like, I'm kind of curious.
And it's
Okay.
open mic too. Okay, you know what? I think I might have to wait. Are you gonna say something?
Well, depending on which one I go to, I'm gonna read from my book, but I don't know what to read from it yet.
Make
Oh,
sure you
wow.
bring some extra books. Oh yeah. Okay.
I
So
wish,
definitely.
but the bulk orders I ordered don't come in until January.
Oh, but hey,
Dang.
but they can actually go to the site and be able to go purchase the orders and stuff because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
I
you
do
going.
have a QR code, so yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
awesome
yes, I'm
stuff.
about to say that. So there is an open mic tomorrow at Sandagas, and you don't know which one you're gonna go to yet. Dang.
I mean, so they both start at 8. So,
Oh, I
But
can't attend.
Sandagas, I
I
like
gotta
that's
be at
like the
work.
oldest
I gotta
one.
go to work.
uh,
I gotta go to work, so I can't attend. I gotta go to work. But
I mean,
hey,
Dang,
you
that
can
sucks,
support
friend, because
it.
that would be so not like that sucks. You missing out. Oh,
but
call in.
hey, I gotta be about my. I'm working on my goals. I got some stuff I gotta do. I gotta grind. I don't grind, it don't shine. I got some stuff I gotta do,
I
but
feel
it's
you.
all
Look, I'm
good.
encouraging him to call in. Look.
Yeah, I mean, you should. You
Like I
know,
said, I will eventually will catch one. But like I said, but send me the information for New Year's Eve. I'm actually off on New Year's Eve. Forward me the information. Would love to attend. And plus be something to do because I never had. Well, I always work every New Year's Eve because I'm in law enforcement, so I work
yeah.
all the holidays unless they fall on my off days. But actually, New Year's Eve falls on a Wednesday. I'm actually off, and it'd be something to do to really
Okay.
bring in the new year. But in here, this is my first time being in 5 years. I actually got New Year's off. New
Oh,
Year's Eve off of 5 years, so it's all good. But
yeah.
look, something to do. That'd be something to do. Look forward to.
I
Okay.
want to
Yeah.
know. Wait, you said it was at Sandagas, and what's the other one?
ESCO,
Esco.
ESCO.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I don't think I've heard it.
ESCO
You
is
said that's
usually my
downtown,
go-to
right?
spot. I'm there every Thursday, almost every
Oh, they do it
Thursday.
every Thursday. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to take a Thursday off. They do it every Thursday, right? Every Thursday.
Yeah,
I had to take a night off
Okay.
and go
but
visit
it
some
won't be next
coworkers.
Thursday because this is the last one of the year, and then it starts back in January.
But like I
So
said, I'm
this
gonna take a
Thursday.
Thursday off and do it and check that
Mhm.
Oh,
out.
that's so good. Oh man. Okay. I might have to I might have to bring something out on the stage for open mic. I
Oh,
don't
you do
know.
poetry?
Man, because at one time, you know what? When I was in when I first started college,
Mhm.
and it's so funny that we have a lot of similarities. Like I'm very talkative now, but I wasn't when I was your age.
Oh,
But when
okay.
I first started college, all I did was write my poems and draw
Me
and
too.
go to school. That was it. That's
Mhm.
all I did. There was a little spot, like I don't know, there was just a little hiding little spot, and so I would work. There was just like waterfall and stream, and
Mhm.
that was my drawing spot. So I would sit there
Okay.
and continue my my sketch of that, and then I would do my poem. So then go to class. So
Yeah.
it's so funny that you say that because that you're into that because I love that stuff. I love art, love writing, love poems, but I've never personally thought about it on a professional basis, you know. I just always loved doing it and just
Oh,
loved the history of art itself. Like favorite artist Frida Kahlo. I love that lady. Like she's like, whew, that's my girl right there. She's so emotional in her art. And her even though her husband was is trash
mhm.
on a character basis, but you got to give it up to his political murals. They were like phenomenal. Like they were phenomenal. Yeah. So you know, I go to a lot of exhibits. I look for a lot of exhibits that have my favorite artists. I
Yeah.
remember the Dallas Museum of Art had a Rembrandt exhibit. I was so excited. I was so excited. And then the Frida Kahlo, and I went to that one as well. And I went to the immersive one as well. So,
Yeah.
I went to the Van Gogh immersive one as well.
Be
Or
here all the
so
time.
yeah, so I was just like, and they're free for I think it's every Sunday is free for the
Okay.
DMA. So every Sunday, the first Sunday of every month is free to get in. So for those who don't know, it is free to get into the DMA.
Okay.
And that is the Dallas Museum of Art. So it's located downtown, y'all. Look that up. So it is about that time. So let's wrap it up. All right, Miss Raven, you want to tell us? Okay, let's do it like tell us more about about your book, about the name of it, where we can find it, where people can follow you, and about your networking Chamber of Commerce.
All right. So this is the book Lessons
That's
to
it.
Sarah. You can find it on Amazon.com as a paperback or ebook. Ebook. You can also find it at Barnes and Noble or Ingram Spark. I'm hoping I can get it in bookstores soon or set up a book signing or something. Hopefully in the next month or so. And then you can also find me on Instagram at Raven Writes. That's Raven like the bird, Writes, and then the number 8. And you can find me on Facebook under Raven Jordan or Raven Writes DFW. That's also my website, which is just ravenwritesdfw.com, and TikTok at Raven Writes 8. And yes, I'm also a member of the DFW Network Chamber. I write the newsletter for them, and you can find more details about them and all the resources they offer and events they have coming up at DFW Network Chamber on Facebook.
Gotcha. All right. We want to say thank you once again. I want to say thank you, my personal thank you. You have been
Thanks so
very
much for having
enjoyable.
me.
Yes.
I really enjoyed this.
Yes. I'm gonna get your book. If I don't see you at look, if I see you at Estos, if I don't see you at Sandagas, eventually, but I'm going to Sandagas tomorrow since I already know. Yeah, I mean that. But I'm gonna check out the other spot because I've never been there. But yes, man, this is very enlightening. I like I said at the beginning, you have an excellent resume. I think it's so good. You have a lot of knowledge at a very young age. And so keep up the great work and God bless you. Yes, for sure. Furman?
Oh man, we just say once again, you summed it up right there, Larissa. So we do thank you, Raven, once again for taking time out your productive schedule. Come on here, hang out with us, talk about some great stuff. I hope what was said today benefited someone. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
so keep up the great work. Give honor to whom honors due. Give your flowers, and look forward to seeing you doing great and mighty things. So hey, guys, is not the limit. I want to say. So hey,
sky is the limit. Because there is no limit. All right, y'all. No thank you. Thank you once again. All right. Good night, everybody. And thank you for joining.
Right.